Hey y'all, it's Sunday. Hey y'all. What's up, Tank? Let me get you in right now, sir. Let's see, how do you do add? What's up, Jay? Stumpiness. What's going on with y'all? Let's see. So, no, I don't know. Let's see. So, Tank, if you can, I think you have to just request to add on here on Instagram, and then I'll add you on to the screen. Let's try that. Thank you for logging in. Ooh, that's good. Happy Sunday to you. Put the air on for me. It's a little bit warm. Okay, request. There we go. Boom. Huh? All right. It says that I added you, so I guess I just gotta wait for you to pop up. There you go.
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
I'm fine. How you
I'm
doing?
doing great. I'm doing wonderful. I'm about to my punchline is pour up your cup and vibe on. So I'm about to pour up my cup so I can get my vibe on. Got me some
Well,
orange
what's in your?
juice.
First of all, what is in your cup?
I just showed you it's orange juice.
No, nah. I
I didn't say
highly doubt
what was
it's
in it
just orange
before
juice
I
in that
poured
cup.
my orange juice, but it's orange juice in my cup.
Is anything with the orange juice?
I'm not, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. But how are you doing today? I know you have an event to attend shortly, so I'm just gonna jump right in with your questions and get you in and get you out so you can get your day going. But
Yes, ma'am.
okay, so let me go. Boom. So where are you from originally?
Born and raised in Richmond, Virginia. I left for like a year or two, but you can't leave home for so long. So yeah, Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, that's what you think? You can't leave home for so long? Oh,
I
okay.
tried. I think I was too young at the time. I think I
Oh,
left when I was like 21, and about a year later, I didn't even go that far. I just moved like an hour and a half away,
right.
and
Oh,
I came
oh,
I
wow.
came
You
back.
didn't move?
That is moving.
All you did was took a trip. You didn't move. That's not a move.
I
That's not a
changed my
move,
area
sir.
code.
I left home when I was 18 and I ended up in Germany. So, that was
Yeah.
a move.
Okay. That's totally different then. That's a whole different ball
Right,
game.
right, right. So you've been there basically all your life in Virginia.
Yes, ma'am.
That's cool. That's cool. How long have you been in the industry, in the comedy industry?
I think I started. Not think I started in the summer of 2016.
Okay, 2000. Okay, that's good.
So,
That's
yeah, so it's
good.
coming up on five. I think 5 years will be in June, like towards the end of June, early July.
Okay, that'll be 5 years. That's good. That's real good. You enjoy it,
Yes, I actually do. I wish I would have done it sooner,
right?
but I used to always come. You know how when you want to do something, you always try to talk yourself out of it, so you come up with your own excuses.
Right,
So I kept saying, "Oh man, I'm too shy," or blah 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 blah, and I can't do it, and all this other BS.
right. They say we are our own worst enemies.
Facts. I
So
definitely agree with that one.
yeah, so I mean that's the hard thing, but that's a part of life and growth. So you just got to figure out like, okay, what do I really want to do? So you want to do it full time, like you want to do comedy full time. If you get picked up, somebody hits you up today and was like, oh, I want you, comedian Tank. Like, let's go. You ready?
I would do it. I would actually step out there, like, you know what? I'm gonna try it because I feel like you're not presented with the opportunity out the blue for no reason.
Right. Okay.
So if an opportunity presents itself where it say, "Hey, comedy, yeah, it may take a real hit in your pay,
Right.
but in the long run, it's gonna pay off." And me, I'm at the point where I've been working in customer service and call centers for so long, it's just like, all right, I'm just doing it for a paycheck. Like I'm never happy to go to work,
Right.
but I'm
I understand
happy
that.
when I got a show. When I got a show coming up, oh, I'm happy. When I'm about to get on stage, I'm nervous, but I'm happy.
Right.
When tomorrow, I already don't feel like going to work, and tomorrow they ain't even got here yet.
I totally understand. Totally understand. I've been in the comedy field for, well, I guess around the same time, 5, 6 years. But I had to sit down for a minute. But at the same time, it was like you said, it was the nervousness of getting on stage, but it was the excitement of it all too. So I totally could understand and agree with you when it comes to that. Um, Do you have any upcoming projects or events that you are working on right now currently?
Well, I'm working on me and my buddy might have a podcast called Lock the Door.
Lock the
Uh,
door?
Lock the Door.
Okay. Wait, is
Listen, I don't
it
know how
door
we
or is it dough?
Doe DOE.
Oh,
Real
okay. Lock
ethnic.
the dough.
LOC.
Got you.
It's not even spaced out. It's LOCKDADOE. One
Oh,
is we
wow.
made it one
Okay.
word.
That's catchy.
But we in the process of trying to revamp because you have to get to that point where you feel like you're not elevating,
Right.
like you're just maintaining the course.
Yes.
And I feel like the purpose of our podcast is try to elevate and get notarized, notified and stuff like that. We may want to start changing some stuff up.
Right.
So we're working on that. We're trying to put together a comedy cookout show at the end of this summer
Nice. A
here in
comedy
Richmond.
cookout. Let me put that down on my books. I might have to pop up to Virginia.
Yes,
A
comedy
comedy
cookout
cookout.
show.
Okay.
And it's like I kind of got to the path where I always say I want to be famous, but a little spirit is in me is like, hey, you're 36. You know what I'm saying? It's fame is not just gonna knock on your door. So
Right.
if that doesn't come your way, what's your next course of action? And I kind of want to start my own comedy club.
That'll be cool too. That's
Like I
cool. You
want
gotta
to
take
have
steps, you know. You gotta
right. So I
take
feel
baby
like
steps.
me starting throwing more shows it'll get me more acclimated to that part of the business versus just being on stage with it.
Right. That's cool though. But yeah, as long as you have some type of dream and then you can go for it and you'll be inspired, you'll be inspiring yourself, but at the same time, you'll be inspiring other people too to like, okay, let me follow my dreams too and just go for it. You know what I'm saying? You just as long as you plan, I always tell people plan properly. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be hiccups, there's gonna be things that come up that, they're gonna look like uh big walls that standing in front of you. You're like, okay, what am I gonna do now? So you could either go around it, you can go under it, you can go over, or you can just stand there and look at the wall. You know what I'm saying? Those are your options, but it's up to you to decide what you're gonna do at that particular time. So, but yeah, just don't
That's
give up
correct.
on your dream, no.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not. Can't. That's what I want to do.
That's your
Like I just hate
passion.
that I realized it's so late.
Right, right. Let me just say hi to the people on TikTok real quick. Hey, TikTok people, I see you guys there, family. I know that you guys are trying to join in. I'm interviewing on IG, so if you want to join us on IG, I have comedian Tank Carter in the building. I couldn't do double screens on here with him. He's going to an event soon, so guess what? Y'all can either jump onto IG or y'all can stay on here, but you're only gonna see me on this screen. But at the same time, thank you guys for watching on TikTok as well. Okay, so you got the comedy cookout coming up in the summer. I'm gonna be looking forward to my invitation.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely want to have one of those. Be like, hey, don't forget the cookout. I'll bring the potato salad. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't.
We never know. I don't know. You may got a little white in you. I'm just.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one as well. So okay, so let me ask: is there a certain way that people should be able to contact you if they want to book you? If they want, to do a show, special events, like how should they contact you?
I'm accessible. You can reach me on Instagram at comedian_tank or TikTok comedian_tank. If neither one of those work, you can always go email me. My email is tankmightbefunny
Tank
at
might be
gmail.com.
funny.
Tank
Now,
might be
how is
funny.
that spelled? Because you're spelling your other your
It's
podcast
spelled the
different,
way
so I want to make sure
it's
you're
T.
spelling it correctly.
It's TANKMIGHTBEFUNNY. So Tank might be funny.
Might be fun.
Because
Okay, I will
that
write
was
it
my
for it.
Instagram name for a long time. Like, hey, you may not be funny to everybody, so I might be funny to you, might not be funny.
Right. So one of the people asked, which is the one person who's asking the question was my mother. Hey, mama. She asked, how much do you charge for a set?
It's all depending on the length of the set. If it's local and let's just say a standard set, 5 to 10 minutes,
Right.
like $75.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay. I'm not gonna say you're cheap, you're inexpensive.
Yes, very inexpensive, very.
That's
Because
affordable.
I
That's
feel like
affordable.
and my aspect, and I feel like comedy is something I want to do. I know if this the path that I'm set, money's gonna come eventually.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm not gonna chase the money. I'm gonna chase the comedy itself, and the money's gonna come in when it come in.
Exactly. You're absolutely right with that. Right. It is a great price. Yeah, so you're absolutely right. The money will come. Um, and just like money, when it comes, it goes. So you just have to be wise about it and about making the decisions that you make. So while money's
Right.
not good money, I learned that the hard way, especially doing comedy. I was, really on a fast path to jumping out there and doing stages and just getting out there really, really quickly. And then it went from doing a bunch of free shows to people actually booking me to do events and hosting. And I was like excited, and they wanted to pay me and stuff. And then I found myself in areas where I was like, am I going to make it out? And I was like, I did not fight in the war to come home and lose at a comedy show. I mean, lose my life at a comedy show. So it was very eye opener. There was a one incident. There was a fight in the bar. It was like a lounge. There was a fight in the lounge. They was able to control it and bring it outside. However,
Okay.
when they got outside, then they started shooting. I said, yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. So I was like, I think somebody
Wow.
ended up in the hospital that night. The police came. It was like a little hole in the wall spot because there was only one way in, one way out. There was no back exit. So everybody's inside like, okay, where do we go? They're like, you have to go out the front. So yeah, but then I started realizing like, let me look up these locations that they're sending me to. Let me make sure that, I'm going to a safe environment. And not every environment that looks like a bad environment is a bad environment. I just had to make sure I was comfortable. I'm a single parent, so I wanted to make sure I was comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Talking about parenting, are you a parent? Did you hear me?
Hold on, my phone went low for some reason.
I was glitching.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, I can hear you. It went
Okay,
low.
so I was
I think
asking,
my
are you
phone
a
tried
parent?
to ring just a second ago and the volume messed up.
Oh, okay, got you. Do you
But
have
I
any
do
kids?
hear you a little bit.
Huh?
I say I can hear you a little bit.
A little bit? Oh, okay. Do you have any kids?
No kids. I think you said kids.
Right.
Okay,
No
I don't have
kids.
any kids that
Okay.
I know of. Like
Not
I
that
before
not that you know of. Oh Lord, you
Yeah,
one
but
of them.
before comedy, I had my I think I was a whore in like my 20s, and there's a few nights I don't remember. A few of those games I didn't come out the game. So
Wow. Not a whore.
so yeah, a few.
That's too funny.
So you never know. I always say in about 10 years, there's gonna be some little big head kid say, "Hey man, I think you my dad." And I'm like, ah.
Well, I hope not for your sake, because you want to be a part of that instead of somebody walking up to you on that note, like, "Hey, I'm your child." So,
I would pray. Yeah.
have you seen the Upshaws on Netflix?
No, I see people talking about it, but I've never watched it myself.
It's really good. I sat down and watched the whole season. I think it's like 10 episodes, either 8 or 10 episodes. They're not very long. So when you have time and just kicking back and relaxing for like a couple of hours, put it on. They're like 30-minute segments. Really good show. I'm gonna do a spoiler alert for everybody. At the very end, the gay son finds out he has a child. So, anyways, that's that. But you don't want somebody walking up to you later on like, "Hey, is that my daddy?"
You got a valid point.
Yeah.
Now I can hear you.
Yaya said Mr. Carter has a comedic voice. He almost sounds like Cedric the Entertainer.
Oh well, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you, sister.
she said it wasn't that you couldn't hear me. It was the kid question that threw you off.
No, I'm actually at the age where I do want a kid or two. Like
Okay.
yeah, after my mom passed, it kind of that fever kind of hit me. And it's like, yeah, I think it's about that time I go ahead and get me one of those.
Right.
Unfortunately,
Well,
can't
my
go buy them at the store or
condolences.
nothing.
My condolences for
Oh,
your mother.
thank you.
Yeah, you're
So
welcome.
yeah,
But
that
yeah, it's
kind of put
always
me in
nice
that.
to pass on, what I'm saying, make a creation and pass it on. That's
Correct,
always
and that's what led me to the actual the comedy club thing. I'm like, yo, what if I do have a kid one day? I want to leave something behind other than my name. Oh man, my dad was a comedian.
right.
Okay, he never got to
Right.
be a tour headliner, but he was a feature. And no, I want something to leave behind. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I feel
trying to think about the future somehow.
So, is there anyone special in your life right now?
Uh, I'm dating and out here in this world. But it's kind of being that I've never had been in love before. I kind of push women off per se, which kind of ruins a lot of
Okay.
situations about a lot of relationships I've been in because once I tell you, hey, I've never been in love and I'm not used to it, you kind of shut down and I shut down. And all of a sudden we just here. And eventually we just, and I can't blame nobody but myself because I've never, I don't like opening up to that part. So
Right.
that's some things I gotta work on myself. And a lot of people, ex girlfriends, people I've talked to before, even my brother said, "Hey man, you might need to see a therapist."
Hey, it's real. It's real. I really never believed in therapists or counselors or anything like that. Until I came back from Iraq. When I came back from Iraq, then it took a couple of years because I'm very sociable and I like to. I'm bubbly. I'm a friendly person. I'm the butterfly that goes and says hi to everybody. But when I came back, everybody noticed that I was like in the house. I wasn't coming outside. It was totally different. And so I was like, you know what? Something's not right. I don't know what it is, but I need to figure it out. So I started seeing a counselor, and that really opened me up to figure out like what was going on with me, and I had PTSD. But I
Oh
didn't want to
wow!
talk to nobody about it. I was just like, no, I'm just gonna deal with this. But now, knowing that there is help out there and not feeling strange and actually accepting it and saying, okay, you know what, I have this issue and I need to be able to talk about it freely. That allowed me to go ahead and get help. So it's not
I
a bad
never
thing.
I never thought about it. Like after like I don't process death too well per se. Well, I process it, I don't deal with it. Let's just say I don't deal with it. Like
Right.
I think my pops died when I was 12. And then mom's died like the year, and I told my brother all the time, I wish I had, I don't know, I guess his emotion base, because like in 1 year, like the year my mom died was in 2014. So that October before then, in October 2013, his wife died.
Oh,
Then my
wow.
uncle died in January of 2014. My mama died in March 2014, and my granddad died in June of 2014. So in that
Wow.
short time frame, I was like, yo, I felt like I was about to, like one of us is next. Ain't no
Right,
way in
right,
hell
right.
is. So that kind of set with me a little bit. Then he was like, man, maybe he said I can deal with it because he was in the military for like 20, 25 years. He
Right.
said I can deal with it, but he said you may want to go see a therapist. And I always play around with it, but I never pulled the trigger on it because I always thought talking is not going to help nothing. Talking is
Right.
not going to change nothing. I'm just going to tell you what's wrong with me.
Right.
What I'm the problem's still going to be there. It's not going to change that.
Right. Well, I'm telling you, and then it takes time to find the right counselor as well. Because like the first two that I went to, I didn't feel comfortable opening up all the way. But then the third
Okay.
person I actually went to, I felt comfortable. I was able to open up and I was able to share. And that was the way I was able to release, you know what I'm saying, everything like the built up tension and frustration. I was able to do those things at that time because I found the right counselor, So it takes
Okay.
time. It's not going to be like, oh, the first person you meet, but it might be the first counselor you go to. And then they say, hey, well, let's discuss this. And then you feel comfortable and then you start opening it up and then you're like, okay, wow, I'm feeling a good connection here. So it's all about connections. So,
Okay.
but yeah.
That's one of my things I'm gonna do before this year's over. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna even set up a session with it.
Right, right. Yeah, you should. That'll be a good thing. Well, for being on the show today, you will get some products because our show is hosted here in South Carolina, but it's being sponsored by Simply Wisdom, which is like a sister company. We have lip balms and body butters, so you'll be getting a set of that sent to you for being a participant on the show today. And
Cool.
then if there's any shout outs that you want to give to anybody, or if there's anybody that you want to acknowledge, you can go ahead and do so at this time.
Um, just pretty much shout out to anybody that's watching. Shout out to you for even thinking about bringing me on here to help you. Not even help you out, to be the first guest on your
Oh,
podcast. I wish you nothing but success with that.
thank you.
So that means I'm gonna have to return the favor and bring you on my podcast.
Okay,
when
cool.
we actually change our format. But other than that, man, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow me on social media, like I said, comedian_tank, and just thank anybody that's watching.
Let me say the same thing over here. He said you guys can follow him on IG and TikTok, comedian_tank. If you guys want to contact him, he is available for booking. So make sure you guys reach out to him. Make sure you add him on TikTok. Make sure you add him on Instagram. Great character, funny guy, just overall cool. So make sure you guys go and do that. Let me see. You have a comment and says, talking does help as long as they are professionals. Right. I talked to both my beautiful daughters and they don't even know how much they have helped me. Oh, that's so sweet. All right. And then somebody said, get it, big bro. Omar Kita said 100, 100. um,
That's cool. That's my
Aya
little
said
brother
she
right
will
there.
follow you. So make sure you guys definitely go join his, add him on his page on TikTok, on Instagram. Make sure you guys do both. And I know you have your event to go to. So I appreciate you joining us today. I wanted to make sure it was short and sweet so you have time to go get in there and not like you rushing in at the last minute.
Oh no, pretty much it's not told you the comedy club here in Richmond. The manager, which one of he's leaving.
Oh, okay.
So they got
You
to
said
come
a
up with new
farewell, and I
management.
was like, I don't know if it's a funeral farewell or.
No. The manager from the main comedy club here in Richmond is leaving, and for pretty
Okay.
much for the past year and a half, he's always the one that's putting us on the stage. So he's leaving, and maybe probably introducing the new manager. So we got to go send him off because he actually leaving Virginia all together.
Oh,
So
wow. So he's leaving the state. Okay.
so
Is
pretty
he
much,
still going to be in
the
the
sucky
comedy
part is I feel
field,
like we got to
or
start all over.
is he going to still be in the comedy field, or?
We about to find out. He didn't tell
Okay.
us where he was, what he was doing, or where he was going. He just said he had a better opportunity outside of Virginia.
Okay. Well, I mean, better opportunity sounds like a positive thing. So make sure you stay in contact with him. So, never know what's going to happen.
Right, right.
That'd
You're
be
absolutely correct
perfect.
on that.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. But thank you again, comedian Tank
Thank you,
Carter.
boss lady.
I appreciate you coming in and joining. And yeah, thank you so much.
No problem. You enjoy the rest of your evening. Everybody
I
that's watching, make
will.
sure y'all stay tuned with her podcast. It's about to go somewhere.
Thank you.
All right, baby.
All right, bye-bye. Let's see. Okay, so that was comedian Tank Carter. Like he said, you guys know how to find him, comedian_tank on Instagram and on TikTok. So make sure you guys go add him. Hilarious. His skits are out of this world. I've done, I think, maybe one or two stitches with him, or not, or duets with him in the past. But funny guy. So make sure you guys go join him. I'm gonna go over some of my in-house rules and stuff like that. Like I was explaining, this broadcast is going to be sponsored by Simply Wisdom, and it's a company that makes natural products, lip balms, and body butters. The people that do come on and that are interviewed on the show, they will receive free products. So that's a plus. You get interviewed and you get free products that are natural and they're handmade. So that's always a plus too. We do have a question and answer line. So if anybody has any questions for me, what's up, Emmanuel? If anybody has any questions for me, they can also text in at 803-900-5809. So how this is going to work is you could text a question. I will answer the question the following week in the next broadcast. That's how that will work. So it won't be like I'm stopping to look at the phone and, try to figure out who's asking me what, and we're not doing all of that. But what you can do is text the question and then I will follow up with you the following week. The website will be coming up soon, bossladystar.com. I will keep you guys posted on that. I will have the link in my bio, as well as the episodes. Every episode that will be recorded on Instagram and on TikTok will be posted to the YouTube channel. And that also is Broadcasting with Boss Lady Star. So what's so true? What's up with you? So make sure you guys definitely go follow that too. We're also taking donations, of course, but it's going to be to make a better studio. Right now, I'm doing everything out of the living room. I have a special room that I'm actually setting up to be designated as the studio. So down the road, you know, with time, I'm going to make sure it's going to be nice. And, you know, with when all this COVID stuff clears out, we're going to make sure we can bring people over, the ones that are local. I will be interviewing some local people in South Carolina soon. I've contacted several companies, entrepreneurs, other entertainers, other comedians. The list goes on, but I know the rest of this month is full. The June is full. We're looking at July and August, and those days are filling up quickly too. So if you have any questions or, you know, anything you want to ask, I'm pretty open. I'm an open book, so I have no problems with answering any questions. What else? We do have $5 shout outs. So $5 shout outs is you send $5 to the Cash App. You can say, I want to shout out this person, and they will be shouted out the following week as well. So $5 shout out, you can send the $5 to the Cash App, which is Boss Lady Star, is BOSSLADISTAR. And you can send your Cash App there for $5, and then just in the title put who you're shouting out, and we'll go ahead and get your shout out listed for you. All right. Anybody that's new to my page, welcome. If you heard about me already, that's great. If you haven't, please share my link. Please share my pages, my Instagram and my TikTok. I love all my TikTok followers. I love my Instagram followers too. You guys are great. I love the fact you guys come and support and like the videos and share the videos is much appreciated. So we're going to do this every Sunday at 6 o'clock sharp. Like I said, I poured up my cup as soon as I got on here, got my orange juice sipping. So make sure you guys come with your cup, be ready, sit back, and enjoy the stream. I knew this week was going to be a short, you know, broadcast because he had something else to do. So I'm not going to be on here for a long time just rambling. But I did want to make sure. I did want to make sure that I did get on here and have a little bit of time to talk about the show and be able to interview comedian Tank. So next week, you guys stay tuned. I am posting today. The next person I'll be interviewing is going to be Marquita with Scenes of Vera May. She's a photographer, entrepreneur. She's based out of Tampa, Florida. I'll have more details, and the flyer will be up there probably immediately after the show. So make sure you guys tune in next week at 6 o'clock sharp, and definitely, you know, be there. Watch out. She's amazing at her craft, and she is going to be talking about what she does, upcoming events that she has coming up, and how long she's been doing the photography business. So make sure you guys join in next week. I thank you all for tuning in and coming in to see us today, and you know, joining in with comedian Tank. It's been fun. Thank you, y'all. It's been fun, and I will be doing more and more with other people, other companies, like I said, other entrepreneurs, people that are out there empowering other people and lifting them up. So make sure you guys add, share, like, all those good things. Follow, go watch the videos. I'm a little bit loose up top, but hey, I like it. So make sure you guys tune in next week for Marquita with Scenes of Vera May, and stay tuned for the post. I'll do it immediately after this broadcast. And I've poured up my cup. I'm vibing on. Y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy. Have a fabulous Monday. Peace. Now I have to have my son come show me how to turn all this off. Y'all have a good one, y'all.